About 1 or 2 days ago, Daily Nation carried out this interesting story. Daily Nation, why Raila MP skipped Ruto meeting. From that story, we are being told that William Ruto had invited ODM leaders from Nairobi to a State House meeting. All the leaders skipped that meeting except 3 leaders, George Ladwan, Esther Passaris, and Beatrice Elachi. State House later branded this story as fake, and the communication was shared out by none other than Hussein Mohammed. They termed this fake, that those leaders were never invited to State House. Edwin Sifuna, speaking today at an interview, made some very interesting remarks that I want us to listen to, for they are going to inform the basis of our analysis right now. Listen to this.
I'm sitting in my office the other day, and then I see a text message from the county chair of Nairobi, George Ladwa, saying, oh, Sifuna, the president is inviting members of ODM from Nairobi to go to State House. My brother, since when is a leader of a party that we are in opposition against, where did he get the powers to convene members of ODM? Where did he get powers to convene members of ODM? And he knows what he is doing. The people at State House, people like Hussein Mohammed, who was trying to be clever yesterday, and I want to challenge Hussein Mohammed. You know, he thinks everybody is like that boy, that young man, Morara, he was harassing here on Citizen, telling him, oh, I want Hussein Mohammed, I'm surprised today he hasn't called in. I'm surprised he hasn't called in to tell the people that Sifuna is lying. He's lying. State House tried to get members of ODM to go to State House. He knows it. The invitations are here. You know? So when he puts out a statement yesterday saying, oh, State House communicates formally when what is his name? The senator for Kisumu, Ojienda.
Tom Ojienda.
Yeah, when they were being called to State House, there, the 9 of them, Kina Elisha and the others. Did you see a letter to the SG of ODM saying, we want to meet with the Kina Elisha? Did you see a letter to the speaker saying, we want to meet? And Trevor, as Muriwa said, we must remain kosher. We must put the relationship between the executive and the legislature kosher. Yeah. My job is to oversight the executive. You cannot be summoning me to State House. As who? You do not have those powers constitutionally to summon any person. And as far as the political parties act is concerned, like my party leader cannot summon members of Ruku's political party to come to Capitol Hill under watch powers. So we want to call out people like Hussein Mohammed, the spokesman at State House. My friend Hussein, you and me know each other from a long time. I am not that young man you are harassing on Citizen. So don't tell lies, because I have the evidence.
Okay.
Yes.
Ruku.
Let's put all that into perspective for Kenyans to understand the current political situation in the government, and more so the relationship between ODA and ODM. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. What's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? Let me start by saying this. Edwin Sifuna should move with caution. He should not come out strongly to attack or to oppose Ruto's government. Now that there is an alleged handshake between Ruto and Raila Odinga, Edwin Sifuna should adopt a moderate kind of an attitude for him not to be declared a rebel, and he might just eventually be sacrificed for being seen to be opposing Ruto. So he should not come out that strongly to attack Ruto. Even though what he's saying is actually true, he has to move with caution. I'm seeing a man who can easily be sacrificed for opposing the handshake between Ruto and Raila Odinga. That should sink very well. And now, why do you think the ODM leaders skipped that meeting? And what does it show? ODM leaders skipped that meeting because they were never given the nod from Raila Odinga. Raila never gave them that nod. It might be possible that William Ruto hijacked the whole thing. He invited those leaders without consulting Raila Odinga. I think that's why the leaders skipped that event. As much as ODM leaders are willing to support William Ruto's government, William Ruto should know that these are opposition leaders, not Kenya Kwanza leaders. Ruto should equally know that these leaders, their loyalties are still with Raila Odinga. So if he wants to work with these leaders, let him consult Raila Odinga on every move. He has no authority to invite ODM leaders at State House without consulting Raila Odinga. And also from that scenario, I'm seeing a very high possibility where Raila Odinga has not yet given the ODM leaders the full mandate to work with William Ruto or to support William Ruto. And that again begs the question, why? William Ruto has not fulfilled his end of the bargain. Apart from the 4 or 5 ODM leaders he appointed as cabinet secretaries, ODM expects him to do more. ODM want to see most of their members being appointed in government. They want to see more of their members as principal secretaries. So heads should be rolling. William Ruto has not yet done that. So I have a very strong feel that ODM leaders are still adopting a wait and see to see if William Ruto is serious or is just trying to take them for a ride. So William Ruto has to move with speed in making sure people are sent home and the new leaders representing the face of Kenya are appointed in his government. I think that's why the ODM leaders are still not embracing him. The blame lies squarely with William Samoei Ruto. I'm seeing a William Ruto who thinks that now because they are supporting Raila Odinga for AU, he can now just dictate terms to ODM leaders. That's not possible. ODM leaders, their loyalty is with their party leader, Raila Odinga. And the same kind of a strategy William Ruto is playing on Rigathi, where he calls mountain leaders without Rigathi Gachagua. That strategy might not work in ODM. We are seeing on the mountain, Ruto just calling those leaders from the mountain and they are excluding Rigathi. William Ruto has that right because those are older leaders and he is their party leader. But now these ones are ODM, not older leaders. William Ruto has to fulfill his end of the bargain, and I'm saying things will be smooth. If he continues maybe playing games or dilly-dallying, then he'll still face a rebellion. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Any person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. William Ruto and Raila Odinga, they have to be serious. If they can't embrace one another fully, they are going to be roasted or be hanged separately. They have no option but to embrace one another tightly. If they don't, they'll all be hanged separately. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.